Get it right. Arabono Koso. Life is going on. You can do it too. My name is Kaas. I'm an international student here in US studying on scholarship. Follow me, like, comment, and share my posts. Everything that you need to know about study abroad. That is what I share here. That is the information I give. I am your number one plug when it comes to study abroad content and information. Please, I give you all the details that you need. So feel free to send me a DM and I'll respond to your question. What do I want to talk about? I want to share my personal life experience with you, how I did it. That is what I want to do. This video is going to be short because I intend doing it in series, so there will be other parts that will be coming, so don't miss any part of it. But make sure that you follow my channels. On YouTube, I'm Kaas. On Facebook, you find me there, TikTok, and then also Instagram. Everywhere I dare for you. Get it right, Rabado Ekoso. I want to talk about how I started my process. I did everything myself. I did the process, the entire process. I did everything all by myself. I did not contract any agent to do anything for me, and that is what I want to share with you, from applying to school to the visa and everything. That is what I want to share with you, because I believe this will be a transformation point for you, and I know you can also do it. So quick, let's get into the video and then let's do it. And comment, I tap into your blessing, because you are going to receive it, because I did a lot of spiritual work. Yes, if I say spiritual work, like praying and fasting, whatever that you also believe in, please just do it. Make sure that you do the right thing and you will be free, and then you also get in. I've done both Canada and then US, so I know the process. That is what I'm going to help you to understand. Now, how did I do it? So somewhere in November 2023, then I was looking for schools. By then, my attention was going to Canada. I had no plans of coming to US. No plan of coming to US. I wanted to go to Canada because Canada has like a smooth immigration pathway to getting your document and staying and all those kind of things. So that is what I wanted to do. But it has actually changed now. Immigration keeps changing, and you need to always read and understand the process. So I wanted to go to Canada. So I applied to some schools in Canada. I applied to Memorial University of Newfoundland. I applied to University of Saskatchewan. I applied to Acadia University. I applied to one other university again. Okay, Memorial University of Newfoundland, Acadia University, and then University of Saskatchewan. Yes, these were the universities that I applied to. Then I was watching Choco. Yeah, Choco Millionaire. I salute, boss. Yeah, I had an interview with Choco. It's also on YouTube, so you can go and watch that video. So I was watching Choco's video, and Choco said, oh, spread yourself wide, don't limit yourself. And that's one important thing that I want to advise. Don't limit yourself, because you cannot put all your eggs in one basket. It might fail you. So look at other alternatives. So Choco advised that, hey, just apply to other schools. So I decided to look at America. Then I found videos from Kingsford. Kingsford used to be here. I think he's now doing his PhD. Kingsford Onyina. Yeah, Kingsford Onyina. He used to be here at Eastern Illinois University. So Kingsford, I watched his videos and I got to know about Eastern Illinois. And then I applied to EIU and I applied to Western Illinois. So I applied to these two schools. And then for me, because I wanted to be in Canada, I was not even looking at the US schools. And in fact, because I didn't even want to come to the US, I did not pay the application fee to these schools. Imagine. Because I didn't want to come to US. I wanted to go to Canada, not because I was scared of the visa interview, but the US, you are done with your studies, you have to do what they call OPT. If you are in arts, if you are in the humanities, arts, you will do 1 year OPT. After that, Charlie, pack your bag and go to your home country. That is the process. So I didn't want to do that. But Canada, if you went to school in Canada, you do your masters and then you get 2 years postgraduate work permit. If you did a 1 year masters program, you get I think 1 year, yes. And then you get 1 year. If you did a 2 years program, you get 3 years postgraduate work permit, and then after that you get your PR and then all those things, postgraduate permit, all those things. So I wanted to go to Canada because the immigration pathway to getting your document was easier. So I applied more to the Canadian schools. I did 3. The application fees were high, as much as $150, $120, $70 I was paying. But here, US $30, I refused to pay. Guys, forgive me, because I had no interest of coming to US. But see, man proposes, God disposes. God had his own way of blessing me. So I did an application to Eastern and then Western Illinois, and then I did the Canadian schools. The Canadian admission came earlier, But then when it came, I had just partial funding. I wanted to go and study political science at Memorial University of Newfoundland. That's what I wanted to go and do. Originally, my background is in communication. That is what my first degree is in. So it came, and I think it's about 28,000, and I had to provide half of the money. I didn't have it, but then I was still interested in going. So I started looking for bank statements to apply, and I was gathering my documents. I was doing everything, but I was denied at Saskatchewan. I wanted to go and do public policy. So you see, denial is part of the process. If you have never been denied in life before, you will not know other opportunities that exist for you. So sometimes when a door closes, you don't have to give up. You don't have to throw your hands in despair and say, like, oh, I'm done, like you give up in life. No, giving up is not an option. I keep telling people, giving up is not an option. Never think of it. Keep moving forward and keep thinking higher, because you see, other alternatives, other opportunities, especially greater ones, await you if you can look beyond your denial. So I looked beyond the denial, and I was still focused on getting my document to go to the Memorial University of Newfoundland. My name is Kaas, as I mentioned. If you just joined me, we are talking about my personal life, how I got admission and got a scholarship to come and study here in US. I said this video is going to be in different parts. So let's say this is part one. Another part is going to come talk about how I got a visa, scholarship, and all those things. So this is what happened. So in the process of preparing for my Canadian visa, because I've gotten admission, I was doing all this. It was, don't forget, I left with Acadia University. Admission is not yet in. So I was waiting. Then somewhere in May 15th May, then the Eastern Illinois admission came in. Then I did not get funding. When it came, I did not get funding. So I think a week after, then Western Illinois University admission also came in. But that one, it came with funding. Western Illinois admission came in. But along the line, I have been interested in Eastern Illinois because I had some Ghanaian, or I knew some Ghanaians here. And in fact, I knew some people in my department. So I thought, like, coming here, life would have been much easier for me than going to Western. And then also because of my background, being a TV and then a radio person, a journalist in Ghana, I thought, like, okay, Eastern has all those facilities, so it will help my studies. So I was much interested in Eastern. So when Western Illinois came, I was also interested in the Western Illinois. So I was like, okay, now I need to forget Canada and then move to the US, because US came with full funding. So I was in the process of preparing for Western, but then I was still interested in Eastern. So I emailed my coordinator, my graduate coordinator, Dr. Angela Jacobs. God bless her so much. She's been so fantastic, so wonderful to me. So I kept emailing her, and then I emailed all the other departments, and I was looking for scholarship, and I was not getting the scholarship. I was knocking. But then something happened. Something surprisingly happened. Somebody decided to cancel his scholarship that was given to him. Yes. Do you want to know how that story happened? Don't worry. Let me end this video here. I don't want it to be so long. I don't want to bore you. I'm going to come with the part 2 of the story. We're going to talk about how I got the funding and how I was able to craft some emails, push it around, and fortunately, God came through for me. So get it right. Subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell so that anytime I upload a video, you can easily have access to it. My name is Kaas. I'm an international student here in US. Subscribe to all my social media handles. Follow me, comment, like, anything that you want to understand about study abroad. I am ready and willing to help you do that. Get it right. Arabono e koso.